Hello everybody, thank you for watching. Today I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite products from 2016. So weird it's 2017. 17 is my lucky number, so I'm actually really excited about this year. I feel like it's going to be a great year, but besides the fact, I just can't believe it's 2017. Like, where is the time going? Yesterday, me and Brett celebrated our 4-year anniversary, which is also crazy. I can't believe it's been 4 years. I mean, we've been dating way longer than that. We started dating when I was a junior in high school. It was like on and off for a while. And it's so crazy that I've been on YouTube for 5 years now. But yeah, enough of me reminiscing about how fast my life is going. Let's talk about some of the products. I do have a lot of makeup products that I'm going to be talking about, but I have also a lot of like skincare and like hair and like random products as well. I wanted to talk about like my most used products. So if you guys want to hear what they are, please keep watching. Where to start? Where to start? I have so many things in front of me. Barrel. Cute boy. Lay behind mommy's tush?
That's hot. Can you see your little tummy sticking it?
I don't know. So first I'm going to start with primers. I had shown you guys what kind of happened to my primer in my last video. I just gotta take the time to pick off the glue because it comes right off. But this is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. The reason that I went back to this one, I used to use this one a lot and I stopped using it for a little bit, but when I used it again a couple of months ago, the smell was just like so refreshing and so nice that I just went back to it. Whenever my skin's feeling a little bit dry, I will always use this one. I also have another one which I'm going to talk about in a minute that's more of like a mattifying primer, but I would say if you guys have dry skin or like flaky skin, maybe try and stay away from the mattifying primer and try and find something more nourishing for your skin. So this one along with my Cover FX mattifying primer are my two favorites. This one also has anti-acne treatment in it. Before I ever apply my primer, so I always wash my face and I apply a face lotion. I'll get to that in a little bit, but I just wanted to say that if you guys are applying makeup and you want it to last all day and you want it to look really smooth and nice, the key is to always moisturize before you prime. I have been a creature of habit with this one palette in particular. It's the Graftobian Cream Foundation palette, which you guys have heard me talk about a bajillion times. So this is actually my second palette that I went through in 2016, and I prefer to use a cream foundation usually during the day or in the summertime when it's warmer as opposed to the liquid foundation. During the winter time, I usually tend to stick with the liquid foundation, but I mean I go back and forth. Sometimes I'll even layer it depending on how much makeup that I'm actually going for. But that palette in my opinion is just one of my favorites. You can use a tiny bit and it's so pigmented and it covers really well. It's really funny because LA Girl came out with this new Pro Coverage HD foundation, and my favorite foundation before I switched over to cruelty free was the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I haven't found like a great drugstore foundation that I really love that was cruelty free. And when I tried this, it reminded me so much of the Makeup Forever foundation. So if you guys are on a budget and you're looking for like a really nice coverage, something that looks really good on film, also that looks great in the daylight, this is an amazing foundation. This is in the color Fair. And then I also use the color Natural. Sometimes I have to mix it, but today I just used the Fair color. While on the subject of foundation, I also wanted to talk about the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. It's like a illuminator that I mix in with my foundations. I love this product. It's so lightweight, it's so nice. I tapped it on my skin before I applied my foundation to give it like a subtle glow. You can kind of see, since I don't really like to highlight, I like to apply this underneath or mix it in with my foundation. Definitely try adding an illuminator into your foundation. It's amazing. For favorite concealers, I'm sure you guys can guess. My NARS Creamy Concealer is definitely my go-to favorite concealer. They also recently came out with, I'm pretty sure they're out now, the concealers like in a jar, which again are my favorite. I love the formula. I recently went back to my Tarte concealer, which used to be one of my favorites, which is the creaseless one, and I used it and my under eyes creased so bad. So I was like, okay, so now I know like my NARS is like my go-to if I don't want it to crease, if I want it to stay on all night. So for me, for my skin, the NARS just works the best. My holy grail for like years now is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD concealers. I have this one in Toast, Beautiful Bronze, Creamy Beige, and like Ivory. Those are probably my most used shades. I feel like the LA Girl Pro Conceal is very, very similar to the NARS concealer as far as coverage, as far as how easy it is to blend and all of that good stuff. So my favorite powder for 2016 was definitely the Ben Nye Cameo powder. I have this in like every color. I have the banana powder, I have the pretty pink powder. They're just the best in my opinion. They're made for theater, they're made to last forever. Cameo is definitely my most used as far as color. The banana powder is really good for like setting contoured areas for my skin tone, or if you have a darker complexion, try the banana one. I really love the pink powder as well. If you guys have dark circles or dark under eyes that tend to come out throughout the day, what I like to do is apply my corrector, concealer, and then use a pink powder. The pink powder is going to help cancel out that darkness all throughout the day. So you know sometimes when you set your concealer, like a few hours later, you can see the darkness coming through. If you set it with a pink powder, it's gonna counteract that darkness and it's gonna help keep it like super bright. I only use that if I do have like darker circles for whatever reason, if I'm dehydrated or if I don't get a lot of sleep. So if you guys do naturally just have darker under eyes, try that trick out. Let me know how it works for you guys. But yeah, if you don't have the darker circles, don't use the pink because it's gonna look pink under your eyes and it's not gonna do what you want it to do. So the Cameo is probably the best. It's just the perfect color powder in my opinion to bake under your eyes. So next, of course, I had to talk about my favorite palette, my palette that I designed with BH Cosmetics. This came out last September, not the one that just passed. It is going to be ending soon. It is limited edition, as we said. We did extend it a little longer than planned, but I do have something else that I've been working on that was supposed to launch for the holidays, but it's taking a little bit longer, so I can't talk about it yet, but you guys are gonna be super excited about it. But if you guys didn't realize, although it's still available, it is limited time and it will only be available for a few more months. The reason that I really do love this palette so much, obviously I created it and I'm proud of it, of course, but I just feel like I use it almost every single day. It just has so many different colors that work well for like a day to a night look, and I don't know, I just feel like nowadays people are coming out with new products like every week and people feel like, oh my god, I need this, I need that, and like in reality, if you have a few staple products, that's really all that you need, and I feel like this palette really is a staple for me. It's so funny because I went online last night on Ulta because I was going to order a few more just to have, because like I said, since it's going to be gone soon, I want to like stock up, that way I can give them to people and give them to family members and just to have them, of course. And it's sold out on Ulta.com, which is amazing, so thank you guys so much. But it is still in stock on bhcosmetics.com, and I know all the Ulta stores in the US do carry my palette. You guys can call or just go stop by and see if they have it. But thank you guys seriously for all the love. It means everything to me, and it makes me feel so proud that I was able to create something that you guys are able to use and love and afford. Like, I know so many people who are on their third and their fourth one already, which is so cool, and that's what I really wanted. I wanted to create something that everybody can afford, something that you could use every single day and it just be worth every penny. So yeah, I had to include that in my 2016 favorites. So I haven't unpacked since Bahamas, which is ridiculous, but I'm missing a lot of my favorite products because I have to unpack. So the one product that I really wanted to talk about today, it's really the only one that I couldn't find, is the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's definitely my other favorite palette of the year. I think it's so beautiful, it's so romantic, and it's just one of my all-time favorites. So although I don't have it right now to show you guys, I'm sure you've already seen it, and if you haven't, I will link it for you guys below if you want to go check it out. I have used it in a bunch of videos, so I will link those as well. And the third palette that I wanted to talk about is the Kylie Cosmetics Burgundy palette. This one is definitely one of my favorites as well. I use it all the time. The colors in it are just so beautiful, and again, it's perfect for like a day to night look. So I feel like the Modern Renaissance, the Kylie palette, and my palette have really been my favorites, and it's funny because they all have kind of similar shades. I do also love the Kat Von D contour kit. I definitely went through like 2 regular ones throughout the year, and then I just picked this one up. I don't know if it's a limited edition, but I got it before the holidays. It's like a hard cover one with like 3D writing, and then the kit has magnetic pans so you can refill it, which is awesome because these two always go way quicker than the other ones in the palette. It's good to bronze, it's good to contour, it's good to highlight, really everything. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I have the smaller version that I used throughout the year, but this was a limited edition jumbo size that I picked up from Nordstrom. It's just so nice, it's so silky, it makes your skin just feel like velvet. So I have been using this underneath my makeup for at least least the past 6 or 7 months, and it just helps keep my makeup on so nice throughout the night. It just makes your skin feel like a baby's butt. So that's definitely one of my favorites and one of my most used day creams. I saw a few people, I saw a few people asking in my last video what my favorite lash glue was. It's the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe, and it's the black version. It's hypoallergenic, and that's twice that I dropped it. I lost the cap, hence why it ended up all over my primer. But this is my second one that I use throughout the year. I just love it because it's so black. It's not like gray like some of the other dark black lash glues. It's like pure black, so you never see that line, which is key because of course if you use regular like white lash glue, you can go over with a black eyeliner, but if you're a little lazy and you don't want to do that extra step, this will help save you like an extra, I don't know, minute or two while doing your makeup. So I'm not going to open this up because it's broken. I have to get a new one, but this is the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation. This is in the color Light 48. This is one of my favorite powdered foundations. You can use this all over your face. You can use it to highlight underneath your eyes, at the end of your routine to blend everything together. It's just one of my favorite full coverage powders. The other powder foundation that I do like is by Tarte. It's the loose clay foundation powder, which is amazing, but this one I use all the time. It's definitely like a staple in my everyday routine. When I'm using highlighter, I'm only really applying it like on my nose, under here, like on my lip, and sometimes like in the tear ducts of my eyes. So it's funny because when I was thinking of different highlighters that I use, the ones that I use the most are definitely from my palette. I always use this light pink one right here, which is actually an eyeshadow, so I always use that. And I love the second highlight shade, and I love the gold. I just love them all for highlights, so I feel like those are the ones I really always use. But I recently started using the Jouy Citron highlighter, but the only thing that stinks about it is it's really soft and it breaks very easily, so you just have to be super careful with it, but it's such a gorgeous shade. Today I actually used a different highlighter that you guys will be seeing very soon. So, you like it? Can you tell? It's super shiny. Moving on to lashes, my top two without a doubt are the Christina WSP lashes or the Red Cherry WSP. They're exactly the same. These are cheaper versions of those. And then also the House of Lashes Iconic. These have just been my go-to every single time I do my makeup. The reason for that is I would always wear the mink lashes, but since I switched over to the cruelty-free, I have to branch out and really try a bunch of cruelty-free lashes, but these are definitely my top favorites of 2016. So I think my most used setting spray is the Lavender Slay All Day. They also come in little mini sizes, which are so cute. I like to use them as soon as I apply powder to just kind of mist my face and let everything melt together, and then I use it to set my face. This one is in the flavor tea. I always say flavor. In the scent tea/ginger. And this is the lavender one. So these are definitely my two favorite scents. The next favorite is very random, but I wanted to talk about it. So this is like a little brush that I got on Amazon, and it's to clean underneath your nails. Isn't it so hard to clean under your nails, especially when they're long, especially when you're doing makeup, or if you like stick your hand into a lotion jar and it's like stuck under it. This is so important, especially if you're using your hands like all over your face, you're touching your dirty cell phone, you're touching like everything, like just all those germs. You need to get the bacteria out from underneath your nails. So this I use all the time. Bring it in the shower with you, use it while you're in the shower. Like no one ever talks about. So clean under your nails. So the next product is definitely my holy grail skincare product. Whenever I don't use it, because there has been times where I'm like, oh, you know what, I want to try something new, my skin just breaks out. Whenever I am using it, I sometimes do get breakouts, but nowhere near as much as if I'm not using it. It's by Face Reality. It's the Mandelic Face and Body Scrub. You can use it on your body or your face. I just use it on my face and my neck personally. But I've been using this for about 2 or 3 years, and it's just the only product that can really like keep my skin calm no matter what I'm using as far as makeup or anything like that. So this I used to just pick up at the facial place that I go to, but I haven't gone in so long, so I actually just recently ordered another one online. So yeah, I know a lot of people were asking all about my skincare routine, which I will definitely do an updated routine. I have a bunch of new products that I've been trying out as of lately, trying to find some new favorites. So I have a few products that I wanted to talk about that have really helped my eczema in 2016. I feel like 2016 was definitely the worst year, or one of the worst years yet for my eczema. Obviously with eczema, a lot of it has to do with diet, but I just wanted to talk about some of the products that really did help me. The Dr. Teal's Pure Epsom Salt Soaking Solutions. I had big bags of them. I went through about like 3 of them, and this isn't really the one that I use the most. This is the lavender one, which is really nice before bed, but they have one that's eucalyptus that is amazing, that I just absolutely love. It smells so amazing. So I always will put in, like, if it were this size, I'd put like half a bag in a tub, and I would just soak in it for about 20-30 minutes. They also have like an avocado moisturizing bath. I feel like the baths definitely helped me a lot with my eczema flare-ups. So if you guys are suffering right now, try it out. Try a bleach bath out as well. I know it sounds crazy. Just Google it and just make sure you're getting the right measurements and all of that, but that really helped me as well. Another product that basically saved my life, it's called Hibiclens. I'm not even gonna try to say it. So this is what it looks like. It kills all bacteria on your skin, and one of the problems with eczema is when you scratch and you itch and you open up the skin, it's letting bacteria into your body, which then makes your eczema that much worse. So this I keep in my shower with me. I actually have to pick up another one. You can pick this up right at CVS. It's an antiseptic, antimicrobial skin cleanser, and I'll just use this and rub it for about 14-15 seconds on my affected area and then wash it off, and it helps kill bacteria on your skin. So while we're on the shower stuff, I have this little brush that I definitely mentioned before in a favorites video. It's the Tangle Teaser, and it's just like a plastic brush that I keep in the shower. Whenever I wash out the conditioner, I always brush out my hair in the shower. So I know they say you shouldn't brush your hair when it's wet. I like to break the rules. I don't know, my hair is really long and healthy and it doesn't stop growing. Whenever I brush it when it's dry, I end up having hair all over my floor, which means I have to go get a dust buster, clean it up. So whenever it's in the shower, it gets stuck in the brush, and then I clean the hair out of the brush and I throw it right in the garbage. And then as soon as I get out of the shower, I use these little things, which I wanted to talk about too, because they save so much time on laundry. You can get these like at the drugstore. They're like the Turby Twist things for your hair. So I use this instead of a towel on my hair. I used to always just use a towel, and I can reuse these a million times because your hair is clean when you're getting out. So once I'm done with it, I hang it back up, I let it dry, and I reuse this like, I don't know, as many times as I want before I feel like, alright, you know what, it's time to clean it. And these are just 2 things that I use literally every time I shower. So I just felt it necessary to bring them up. One more skincare product, and then 2 hair products, and then that should be really it for now. I have my lotion that I've been using as well for about 5-6 months now, and it's been amazing. It's the Premium Triple Cream. It's actually for babies. It's for severe skin and eczema. So this is what it looks like. It comes in a little tube like this. You can also get it in like a squeezy tube, but these last a lot longer. I get these right off Amazon, and it's like an unscented thick lotion, which is perfect for people who have eczema. It's always good to get something with no scent, and also something that's thicker. So this has just really helped me. That's been like my routine as far as how I've kept it calm. It was so bad for a while, and it's just been like at a constant like calm level. It's not gone completely, but like I can live and not think about it 24/7. It's all about what you're putting into your body. So start eating more fruits, more vegetables, you know, cut out all of the dairy and all the meat products and all the animal products and all the gross stuff that your body just can't handle. I have it's 1 product, but I have both sizes. I just wanted to talk about really quickly, and I think that's really it. I feel like this video is long enough at this point. This is my 3-in-1 texturizing volume spray. It's by Drybar. I have my big size, and then I have my travel size that I bring with me everywhere. I love this for adding texture into your hair. I didn't use it today because my hair, like, this is my hair curl. I curled it last night for our anniversary, and then I just brushed it, and this is what it looks like today. But I wanted it kind of like flat and like silky, but I'll spray a little bit. And so it just adds like texture and volume to your hair. I love this spray, especially when I'm doing like big waves or like beachy waves, anything like that. It's just amazing. So yeah, that is really it as far as like my most used favorite products of 2016. Obviously there's so many others that I didn't mention, but these ones just really stood out to me, and I didn't want to sit up here for like an hour telling you about all these products that I love, because I do love so many, but these are like my top holy grail, can't live without products. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so happy to be back. I love you guys so much, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.